Now, a thing I do love about Black Clover is that it's shonen protagonist. It's like save the world mentality and Asta. I love Asta 100%. Asta is a sheer great example of hard work. Beats anything. He has earned what he has always wanted. People were always doubting him and everything. Now, the Yuno is perfect example of a good rival that's somewhat copy paste from all these shonen protagonists, but a little different because he grew up with the protagonist. They both came from around the same place for right now, from what we know. Now, the thing about it is, it's not the everyday typical shonen protagonist like Sasuke, Bakugo, Vegeta, etc. All that. This one actually grew up and was in the same position as our protagonist. That shows that he is the first, well, one of the first rivals I've seen that didn't doubt the protagonist's strength. They saw each other as equals no matter what. And it's because of that I love it so much. Asta is a protagonist that had to earn everything, work hard. Still, they both came from the same place. Yuno, someone who had the talent, was always praised, and was never considered weak. When Asta was looked upon, he was always considered weak just because he didn't have any magic, didn't look like he had anything to offer. Even the Queen of Witches even said that there's nothing special about him, but that's what makes him unique. That line is something I admire still to this day, and it can also teach other people a lesson. For example, Asta, he represents hard work. He is the one who always had to work for what he's wanted, always had nothing, had always had people doubting him, always having people throwing him under the bus because he looked weak, didn't look like he could offer anything, and that is why the Black Bulls chose him. Thought he was an oddball, but still they gave him a chance because they liked what he could do. That's what I liked about the Black Bulls and Yami. They accepted him and loved his ambition. While Yuno is the one who always had the talent at birth, always praised for what he could do, had amazing magic, had amazing power, had amazing talents. That is why all the Magic Knights wanted him. Every single one of them wanted him from the beginning. But looks can be deceiving. As time went on, I love how Black Clover displays this. Yuno and Asta both were getting stronger from both ways. Asta, still working hard, getting stronger each time, proves to anyone that hard work can overcome anything. He's mostly stronger than, physically stronger than a lot of the Magic Knights in the kingdom. Like probably number 2 to Yami, physically. While Yuno's magic capability is probably the strongest to the Golden Dawn Captain number 2 because of his magic levels. And excuse me if you hear the rain outside. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm sorry. But yeah, at the same time, hard work and talent is that what represents as the both of them. Both want to become the Wizard King. Now, with this anime, I really think it would show which one would come on top: hard work versus talent. Where Asta always had to work, and Yuno always had the capability. Those rivals fit hand in hand, and I love how they both respect each other. For Yuno didn't once doubt Asta no matter what he does. He accepted him as his equal and even acknowledges him as his rival. That itself says a lot because, again, they both came from basically the same place. Raised in Ha's village, raised in a church, raised in the same standards, where one had magic, one didn't. It showed there was no excuse. It didn't stop Asta from doing what he wanted. At the same time, he still wants to be a Magic Knight, which he accomplished. He wants to become the Wizard King. That's something he's working towards, and it's not going to stop him. He didn't care what anybody said about him. Even up when he thought about losing hope, he had Yuno to help him out and all that. Still. And I really think it's worthy of, of calling each other rivals, let's be honest. Because even after all that, I feel like Yuno's the one who didn't doubt him. Besides Mimosa, while everybody believed in Yuno, Everyone believed in Yuno because that's why everybody wanted him. That's why later on in life, while Asta was even working harder and showing his talents, over time you could see that the Magic Knight captains regret not choosing him. Even though some consider them both commoners, again, they both come from the same place. They are both two different chosen children that represent what it takes, hard work and talent. Now, there can only be one Wizard King, however. Who's to say who it's going to be? Me, my personal opinion, I hope it's Asta, because I love hard work. And, hard work is something I've always been on, not talent for real. So, and I love, it's what Asta represents, and he still never let that stop him. Now, Yuno wants to be the Wizard King, use his talents to be great, and I get that, but it's like, it seems kind of dry. But at least they both acknowledge each other and use it as competition to see who's going to be the very best, and I really think that can go well. In fights, Asta learned to push past his limits all the time. That's why he says it, push past your limits, because you can get better each time. That's why he says make sure you go past your limits, or whenever I see in the fan pages, it always says go past your limits. Now, with that being said, who's to say who's stronger than who? Right now, it seems that Asta acknowledged that Yuno is stronger for now. But there will be a time skip. There will be a time where Asta still is going to put in the work, and I still believe in him. So, for right now, I would say that Yuno's a little stronger. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. But at the same time, I really think that he could still give Yuno a run for his money, because again, Asta can do something that no other wizard can't for right now, and that is nullify magic. The one thing, you know what I'm saying, that everybody can do, where Asta has anti-magic. And both seem to have total opposite of each other. One's loud, one's quiet, one's has dark power, one has light power in a way. It really just makes a great dynamic. And I'm not really sure what they're going through with this for right now, but that's something we'll have to check out later in the future. But for example, I want to see we saw Yuno, go ahead of Asta and show off his power in that tournament for the Royal Knights recruiting challenge. I really want to see Asta get the jump on him. Maybe in this time skip. I know you saw him get extra buff and all that. I didn't read the manga, so I saw small clips of the time skip. Maybe we'll get that to see Asta shine, but maybe Yuno has gotten stronger too. After all, he said that I don't feel like being caught up to. Who knows? But at the same time, I'd still like to see who can beat who, and how stronger Asta has gotten. I really want to see him get the jump on Yuno, to be honest. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Give me a like, comment, subscribe. Who do you think is going to be the Wizard King in the comment section below? I think it's Asta again. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time.